Kia ora, I'm David Chester with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. Democracy is being tested in 2 autocratic states, and democratic patience is being rewarded in one that has struggled for a decade. Elections are underway in both Thailand and Turkey, and autocratic rulers are under challenge. While there are doubts about the fairness in both countries, there does seem to be a mood for change, which might overwhelm the incumbents. Or if their controls hold, it might not. We won't know for a day or two, although pro-democracy parties in Thailand seem to be in a good position. They're rebuked for strongman military rule there. In Turkey, though, both parties are claiming the lead, which does not bode well for the challenger. There are elections in Greece this next weekend too. They won't be so notable, except that if a similar government is formed, it is expected they'll regain their investment grade for their government debt. That will end 12 years of junk status. Recently, we pointed to deflating producer prices in China as a sign their economy is misfiring. We can also note that loan demand has weakened much more sharply than expected too, confirming the funk. Chinese banks extended less than 720 billion yuan in new loans in April, less than a fifth of March's level, and just over half of what it was expected by analysts. That is a massive change in just 1 month. Analysts had expected a fall to 1.4 billion, so this came in at about half what was expected. For a country the size of China, this is huge. More than that, Chinese household bank deposits dropped sharply in April too, by nearly 1.2 trillion yuan, according to the same data release. That too was a massive 1 month change. India's industrial production slowed unexpectedly in March, rising just 1.1% from year ago levels, which was quite unexpected given the strong rises in the prior 4 months. In the US, weaker consumer sentiment took the wind out of Wall Street on Saturday, but it is also helping the Fed lower inflation expectations. The widely watched University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment Survey for May came in much lower than was expected. In fact, no change was expected, but it actually dipped to a 6-month low. Congress's debt limit crisis got a specific mention as a key reason for the sudden shift in attitudes. The US Treasury 10-year yield starts today at 3.46% and unchanged from Saturday, and the price of gold will start today at $2,011 an ounce, unchanged from Saturday but down $20 from Friday. And oil prices are unchanged from Saturday to be just on $70 a barrel in the US, while international Brent price is just on $74 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is a cent lower against the US dollar from Friday, but unchanged from Saturday, and now just under 61.9 US cents. Against the Aussie, we're also a cent lower at 93.3 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're 3/4 cent lower at 57.1 euro cents. That means our trade weight index is now at 70.1 and 80 basis points lower than this time on Friday, although unchanged from this time Saturday. Get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.